AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and affect the youth. Today is Wednesday, the 29th day of July 2026. Hope you've been enjoying your time here with us on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And today on Speedy Talk, we are going to be talking about street extortion. You know, for many people, going to a wedding, maybe market, street party, or even driving through certain roads comes with an extra expense that they never planned for. You get there, and before you know it, someone is knocking on your car window or standing in front of you or asking you to drop something. You know, settle boys before you pass. Sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's a group. You may not have planned to even give anyone money, and the worst part is that it's not maybe out of you. There was a time where, okay, to just be people begging, okay, drop something for us. Now it has become even more aggressive than that. Like, if you don't drop, we'll break this your window, or guy, if you don't drop anything, we are going to break this your window for you. But you end up sometimes even doing so expenses that you didn't plan for, to avoid unnecessary trouble or arguments or even delays. Over time, many people have come to see this as normal, that maybe even people can be watching from the other side and then no one will even try to stop it. In fact, some people already include it in their budget, you know, like, maybe if I reach this part of the road, street boys are going to stop me in there, so I'll just drop this one for them, so I'll go, and you know, things like that. And so people even now include it, you know, in their budgets to avoid certain delays when they are passing different areas, different streets, you know, and it's getting extremely normalized these days. So why has it become so common Have you ever had an experience with these street extortions where people just say, oh, we had boys in this area, we're area boys, you have to settle boys, you have to drop something, before you go, or else you will not pass today, things like that, where they make it like it's compulsory, you have to do this before you go. Now the number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon, we are talking about street extortion. Have you ever met someone? We are area boys. You have to drop this one, for us before you go. We are not going to lift these. We are going to break your glass. There are different things that people actually say. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say on street extortion. So Wandoo, have you maybe had an experience, maybe yourself, with one of these people? We're actually talking about some of these small boys, actually young boys, actually that get into stuff like this and then stop you on the road, or maybe even someone that
Yes, I've seen someone that I know. I went to the market one day and I met a classmate of mine.
Okay.
She hawks on the in the market.
Okay.
So when the encounter I saw, they were like, she should give money for matching ground. Yes.
Matching ground.
Yes.
What is that?
Like, she should give money for matching on the ground. Like the place is in which she works to hawk. She should pay for it.
Money for
yes,
it.
she should pay for it. It's not free, and it's not as if she sits or stands one place to hawk. She moves around the market.
Okay.
So they're like, she should pay money for matching on the ground. Like, it's not free. So I was like, why are you paying money? I didn't mean she has a spot in which she sits down to sell. It's okay, it's understandable, but she doesn't base one place. She moves around.
Okay.
And they were like, she should pay for matching ground. She must pay for it.
Okay.
So she ended up paying for matching ground because
she paid for the matching ground that
she
you're
paid
talking about.
Yeah, she paid for it.
Okay.
So these are the encounter I met. It was not really it was not pleasing because I didn't mean she sits one place to say, you understand,
Okay.
but she doesn't. She moves around. It's not even as if it's just in the market that she hawks. She hawks around. But when they met her there, she was like, she should pay for matching ground. It's not free for you to be matching on.
So why don't everyone else actually pay the matching ground? If they're actually doing it like that.
Well, they feel she's earning from it. She's getting something. So the money she's getting, she also like pay for it. She pay something for it.
Did you ask the people that were asking her to pay for this matching ground stuff? Because when it comes to things like this, people can be really, should we even call this one smart or sharpness? Like, they just come to you and then you that doesn't know your left or right, you just think that, these people are people that know what they are doing, or we are from this one. You don't recognize that name, but then you're just like, they say is this boys, things like. Meanwhile, everyone else is just maybe scared of them or trying to mind their own business, and then they just say, we are from this, pay for matching ground. And then did you maybe try to ask her who are the people, or you yourself, from what you observed, did they say that this is who we were?
Well, they didn't say this is where they didn't say where they were from. But these guys now, the way they appear, their tone of voice, the way they are talking and shouting. If you don't accept to pay the money, maybe they might end up beating you or hurting you,
throwing your stuff to the ground.
Yes, to the ground. So to avoid all the trauma and everything, she just decided to pay the money without informing the forces.
Okay. Hello. All right, you can still call us back. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon on the show, we are talking about street extortion. Have you ever had that experience? Someone stopped you and then they were like, you have to give, how it is now. They just assume you know how it is.
Yes.
And assume that you are supposed to know because it's a normal thing. People have normalized so much. You have to drop something, settle the boys before you go. A whole big man like this in this area, you want to pass and then you will not drop anything for us, or sometimes not even the big man, you can be a random person just moving, you're even looking for your daily bread, and then someone stops you to pay matching ground.
Yes, there's someone I've been seeing. Anytime the person pass, you'll be like, how far now, guy? Find me something. You'll be like, you should look for something and give. And it's not legal. If you just see you and be like, how far? You've not seen me. Just find something and give me.
You have not seen me.
Yes, you've not seen me. Find something and give me.
And I would understand maybe begging. I'll understand begging. It's the fact that, these days it's more like, you have to do it. So they're saying that if you understand maybe a little bit of the street language, that this one is actually a threat and it's not begging. You never say try see you go try see me. We hear all these kind of things, and people try to come up with different excuses. Oh, it's because of this is why we are doing, or this is why you find so many boys who are claiming that they actually have a right to do something like this. And in reality, if you look into this thing, it's because that people don't pay attention to it, or we have paid less attention to it, that it has become that normalized. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Dorcas.
Okay. Dorcas, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from P.
All right, welcome to the show, Dorcas. All right, Dorcas, you can still call us back. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about street extortion. Have you had an experience, that someone tried to get something from you in the whole name of settle the boys or drop something before you go, chairman, whatever names that they will call you at that moment, and then try to make you to give them something, your own hard-earned money, that somebody is asking you to settle for something that you don't know about. Have you ever had that experience? Wandoo, you were saying something, right?
Yes. So just like the example, the person I met in the market, the street extortion, when she know that even if she report to the authorities in the market, they know these boys, they know what they can do. So the fear of them not doing anything, it now makes them to just relax, just comply to it, just accept whatever they want to do, and just give them whatever they want to do and go.
Okay. And someone would actually ask this question, like, why do you think that people like this, why is it so common these days that you see things like this actually happening? Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth.
Okay, and where are you calling us from?
You can go with our efforts.
Welcome to the show. So what do you think?
I love that show so much because I have that thing many times.
You experienced it many times?
Yes. When I was traveling from Port Harcourt to Benue State. So when we can return it.
Yes.
So to peace. So those I just stand to face for road. Those people come meet me say, bros, why you can't stand here the peace? Why you no go find where the first toilet would not go stand peace? So me I go pay. I can't say for this Nigeria, and me I will come stand for road. They come to see my car pay.
Okay.
Maybe I can't find like 500 naira give them. So this is a gang that one be no great die for Urukun. So all this let me just say it was an agboro.
Okay.
I say me myself from Benue State. So for this Urukun, I'm also a thief person. I'm constant for this Urukun they talk or they do one or two come meet me say, or at least say, bros, I no get anything, just find me small something, my man just go take chop. Could I said you say, why me I constant like this, waiting. I say, bros, when they think say me I'm not from Benue State, because I can't speak to with them. The other one was Idoma boss.
Yes.
I say, bros, me myself from Benue State, maybe say I'm a stranger. I'm coming back from John. So me I can't stand, I want to communicate with my people when they can't carry me from that new Nyanyan Park. So you can't say, bros, I stand by this can't stand. They know they even stand here.
Okay.
So when I was hearing this program, I was sleeping. I just want to wake up and hear the program. So the sit down with the person before I call for my pee. I said no. The program was so very interesting. So that's why I called you up.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show, Kenneth. You also can call in. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon, we are talking about street extortion. You can call in and let us hear if you have had an experience, with some of these things where they even matching ground. Imagine something, how ridiculous that is. Maybe you were asked to give money for settle for whatever names, they keep coming up with creative different titles every day for whatever they are collecting monies for, and then put it as a threat. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Sound.
Sound, where are you calling from?
I'm from Aki.
Welcome to the show. So what do you think? All right, Sound, you can still call us back because we cannot hear you, but you can still call us back and let us hear what you have to say. So earlier, Kenneth spoke about his own experiences with some of these people. Imagine just saying, you are standing in this kind of place. Why are you passing here? Or why are you in the park, where someone is about their business, and then you have to pay us. And then even looking at things like if the person is speaking same language, it shouldn't be about, this person is, everyone has where they are going to. It shouldn't be like, this person is speaking same language as me, so he shouldn't give me anything. And then the other person, we now have the right to collect something from him or collect his money. Or, the whole this person that we know, we used to hear his voice, or we know this particular person, you are supposed to give us something. How can they say the whole this person in this particular office is passing, and then you don't give us anything? The easy money that you give the person to hold, things like that. So you can call in and let us hear from you. We're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live and even drop a comment if you have something to say. Wandoo, so why do you think that this has become so common?
Well, the reason why I think it has become so common is because of weak law enforcement. Because when you complain to the law enforcement, even them, or they are afraid or something, they don't want to take practical measures to stop it. So when they become threatened, or they are weak about it, they are reluctant about it, it now spread. It makes people to keep on doing it even if it's not right. So they keep on doing it. And I also think lack of unemployment, when there is no employment, people feel that that's the easiest way of having a livelihood.
But is that an excuse? Is that an excuse? Because the people, if we talk about even that lack of employment, all of us, the people who are making it, in that particular place, or the people who have that money that you're trying to extort, that they are still living in that particular place that you're talking about lack of employment. So they are looking for their daily bread. Okay, imagine the girl that was hawking, your friend that you spoke about, that was hawking her own thing. Lack of employment, but she found something to do with it. She found a way to be making her own daily bread. And then someone is asking her, you are standing there, I'm waiting for where you match. Come and pay for matching ground.
Yes.
How ridiculous.
Well, everybody is not the same. Some people have the mind to work.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
All right, you can call us back and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 090-3648-5868. We are talking about street extortion this afternoon on Speedy Talk, and we're talking about the unemployment that people try to blame. If you ask me, I think that's just an excuse, to do anything at all. And I was talking about the girl that was hawking, your friend, right?
Yes.
That was hawking. Why is it that she didn't maybe say, I want to stand and then collect money from, something like that from anyone? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Amas Theophilus, calling behind the Victoria BBS logo 2 here.
All right, welcome to the show, Theophilus. What do you have to say?
Yes, I want to partake in the issue of street and anyway, issue of unemployment. You can be employed. One thing in our new generation now is we don't learn how to have a mentor or to work under somebody. Even to the extent work on ourselves, we don't want it. Some people deliberately refuse to work or to labor or to serve under somebody. They are on their own. But mind you, as you are on your own, your need and your demand will still come on your own. So how to tackle it or to resolve it, you will have no way. So at the end of the day, you will now see the easy way of cashing it out, and it will still be the wrong way.
Okay.
Issue of a boy coming home on the street or matching ground, these are the same units, because when you wake up, you see your mate are going to work to hustle. Some are there salary is 16,000 or 30,000 or 17,000. But in the working place, number one, the work you have, the hustle you are hustling, you still have security of your life that can enable not to find yourself in such place. You learn how to manage what you have before you get what you want. So if you don't know how to manage what you have, you just want to cash out, definitely you may find yourself in the wrong way. That is my concern. So my advice to young men and young ladies, so sometimes we that used to call to contribute, to be as if we are living in a better life. Nobody is living fine. But my college is, let us learn how to do things that will help us. God can never go and measure your length where your length is not up.
All
if
right.
you are tired, God will find a way of helping you out of where you are. He will always visit you where you are.
All right.
Not you are in North Bank, then God will go and be finding you in the water, but it can be possible.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. You also can call in on 090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, man. God bless my people in the radio house.
God bless you as well. What's your name?
Yeah, we are speaking to King Obu himself.
All right. Welcome to the show.
I'm calling from North Bank.
Go on.
Yeah, I think we are talking about street extortion, right?
Yes.
You see, the truth is that there are so many means of, people extorting others on the street. Yes, and the one that pains me most is on 3 occasions. Now, the first one, a bike man once carried me and he eventually wanted to park so he can ask for, change, somebody to help him make a change. And a man was, watching us from somewhere. Suddenly the man just rushed and then stumbled on us and said the bike man is parking where he's not supposed to park. That is, a member of the joint task force. And that the bike man should come and pay for damages. And I began to wonder, just to park and make change, the man did not even come down from his bike, and you are saying the man is parking in the wrong lane. So you see, and I have asked questions times without number, this joint task force, what are the various law enforcement agencies making up the joint task force? Is it all the law enforcement agencies in Nigeria? Because I've never seen any one of them, putting on the uniform. Yes, so, and I was keeping quiet because I felt it was not of my business. But on the second thought, I said, why will I just be here and they are harassing somebody who carried me on his bike? Is it because I'm paying that I should not, assist the bike man?
Okay.
So I now asked the man, you are you are a member of the joint task force. Now, what is wrong about this place we are parking? There is nothing like a sign here saying that they should not, nobody should park. And you are telling us that we are on the wrong lane. Before you know, he started saying, if I want to argue that he will take the case very far. I said, okay, take it far. Let's see. He said, okay, we have to go to their office. I said, where is your office? Before we move out of this place, you have to let us know where your office is located, because we cannot keep following you like people that don't know their rights.
Yes.
So because I was a kind of hard on the man like that, the man now discovered that he's not dealing with, people that don't know what they are doing.
Yes.
So the man now turned it into a joke and said, go find something for men for street. You understand?
Yes.
And I now said, you see, the truth is, you are too big. I just told him, you get within person the big pass.
Okay.
Yes, you are bigger than this thing. Because this man I'm telling you about, he should be, he's old enough to, to be my dad.
Oh,
somebody
okay.
in his late 40s. You understand? So I now told him, you see, even if you have lived short life right from your youth, it's time for you to change. Forget about, life on the street. Go and look for something else to do. That was how I was not having much on me, but I now squeezed a little thing and gave to him, and I told him to stop harassing, people who are looking for their daily bread.
All right.
Now, that's one scenario. Now, I come to discover that some of those people, when they are out like this, they are looking for those people. Let me just use this common language. Those people with the fear face.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they stumble on you and they discover that you too, you have streets inside of you, but you are choosing to be responsible. They'll give you way. And if they discover that you are somebody that is so soft and you are afraid of trouble, they will now use the opportunity to ride on you and then extort you. So, yes, I just wish that a lot of people that may be listening to this conversation today will know their rights, and then they will be able to stand by it. Now, the other two occasions, they are similar. On my way going to Enugu, I stopped by somewhere in a motor park just to ease myself. The next thing that was how they came out from different directions coming towards me. Hey, you go pay money for this place. And I was wondering, why, for what? They said I'm not supposed to ease myself here. And I said, is there any indication here that nobody should urinate here? And the next thing they started saying, you SPEEDy Talk, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
So I now discovered that this ones, they are serious hoodlums, and they are just looking for whom to pour their anger on and make money. So I immediately use wisdom, though the truth is they depend on the situation. Yes, when you look at some of them as all of these notorious and hardened criminals, you can just choose to be soft, like play the role of a fool here and make sure you save yourself from any danger that they are supposed to cause you. So I now decided to say, I'm sorry, I don't know, but the truth is they don't write anything like that. Yeah, so can you please just let me go? So when I now turn into Igbo language, they now discovered that I don't understand Igbo at all, and they now took advantage of it. One was almost dragging my bag from me, things like that. So God helped that, some persons were watching from afar, and somebody came. I don't know the man from anywhere, but he came and said, just allow this young man to go. When I don't start, that kind of a thing. So the man was the person that drove them away, and it's as if the man himself is somebody they are kind of afraid of, and he works in that park. So the truth is, it is not everywhere. Even if you know your right and you discover that proving your right there will cost you trouble or put you into danger, you can just choose to play the role of a fool just for your safety.
All right.
Yes. So this is my contribution. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. It's SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about street extortion. Wandoo, you heard his story. You heard the different, things that he actually mentioned. But the most important question: what can we actually do?
Well, what you can actually do is, anytime they come, like the street extortion, you can report to any agency, like someone that that is ahead of you, or someone that can handle the situation well. You just report them to any organization or like any agency, enforcement agency that can handle the situation well.
Okay, and personally, I think that, like, from even the root cause, the people that are in charge of it, instead the host, maybe community, you hear sometimes they say, youth association, we are doing this. Do they actually talk about these things, or maybe they are just talking about who is the toughest musician in this youth in this community, and then some of this society, some of those meetings that this is a North Bank people meeting, those kind of things. So are things that are actually important to talk about. It's not the one that you move it away. Whoever can open eye for them, you're saved, and then whoever can just things like these are things that should actually be discussed, and then the necessary steps put in place, that would actually be able to stop. Because it's only those people, like, if everyone joins hands together, like, it's my own business, it's my own community, it's my own area, and then anyone that is punished, you pick them up, and they get the necessary punishment that they're supposed to get. Who else will come and stand and say, settle boys, or drop this one before you pass? That is it for SPEEDy Talk today. And I've been your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I've been here with
Wandoo Tortya.
and we have been talking about street extortion. The reality is that no one should actually feel uncomfortable or unsafe simply because they are attending an event or even passing through a public space. So it's like a call on all of us. I mean, you find a lot of young, especially like the young guys, some of them into things like this, which should not be the case. There's always something for everyone to do, right? Some people would rather not do that, and then I want the sharp money. So that one, the addressing will come from your heart. Coming up next at 3:55 p.m. If today is your birthday, then Speedy Kids are going to be wishing you a happy birthday. And at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on. Here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Keep enjoying music of your life.